Hey y'all, today we're going to do something different. Actually, it was a suggestion of viewer Inigo Montoya 4032. They commented on a different hot dog video that I did. I think it was the chili jalapeno dog. And they said, why don't you do a jalapeno popper dog? So that's what we're doing. We're going to do jalapeno popper hot dogs. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is a pretty simple recipe. Use some pineapple jalapeno jelly because I couldn't find any jalapeno jelly. We've got 4 ounces of cream cheese. We got jalapenos. I'm using Hebrew National hot dogs because they're a little bit thinner, and bacon. So let's get this show on the road. Okay, so I've got my hot dogs. The first thing I'm going to do is I want to take and cut my hot dogs almost all the way through and butterfly them. So we just want to lay them open just like that, because that's where we're going to put the cream cheese. All right, so let's get all the hot dogs cut. I've seen several different recipes for how to do this over the years. This one seemed to be the closest to what a jalapeno popper would be. So that's why I opted for this one. Y'all can tell me y'all's favorite recipes for jalapeno popper dogs down in the comments. I've seen some where they cut the hot dogs all the way in clean in two, and then just lay whatever filling they're gonna fill them with in there. I'm not gonna do that. I had this cream cheese sitting on the counter for probably about 45 minutes or so, so it's nice and soft and it's gonna be easy to work with, I hope. I'm not really wearing the gloves for the cream cheese. I'm wearing the gloves for when I go to cut those peppers. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all the hot dogs stuffed with the cream cheese. And I'll do this and we'll be right back. Okay, of the 7 hot dogs, I only stuffed 6 because I only have 6 jalapenos. So for right now, I'm going to move this cutting board out of the way. Get my other cutting board in here, because now we're going to prep the jalapenos. Cut the ends off, and then basically what I'm going to do is core them. Cut this a little bit shorter so we can get a big enough hole for the hot dog to fit through. And if your jalapenos aren't big enough to just put the hot dog in, you can always just split them down the side. I'm getting out all the veins and all the seeds. And I went to change my gloves and forgot to put new gloves on. Okay, so I've got that jalapeno all hollowed out. So now what I want to do, I'm going to take my hot dogs and close them back up as best I can. And then I'm going to shove it into the jalapeno. All right, like so. All right, I'll do the rest of these and then we'll be right back. All right, these last two are kind of small, so I want to show you how I'm going to do these. Basically, I'm just going to open them up and then clean them out this way. And the reason for opening them up is I'll just wrap them around the hot dog, because these are a little bit smaller and the hot dog is not going to fit in here. All right, and that's there you go, that's that one. All right, got one more to do, and then we're gonna get them stuffed and get some bacon on them. So they're all seated. So now we're gonna get the rest of them shoved into the jalapeños. I'll tell you what, this is being a little bit tougher than I thought, so I'm just gonna go ahead and split the rest of them. And it's not gonna matter, because the bacon's gonna bind everything together. We want to fold them back up, the hot dogs that is. Just get them as close to round as we can get them. All right, and this is the last one. All right, so I've got 6 strips of bacon that we're going to use for wrapping the hot dogs. All right, so we're going to roll this and get the bacon all wrapped up around there. And if you have to use more than one slice, that's just more bacony goodness, right? All right, so there's that one. Okay, let's wrap the last one. I've found it's easier to just hold them and wrap them, because if you try to roll them, then the bacon wants to just slide off and go every which way that it wants to go. All right, so that's the last one. Those are our bacon wrapped jalapeno popper dogs. All right, let's get them on the grill. Okay, I got the coals heating up in the chimney, and after I pick the chimney up, I'm gonna put this aluminum pan right there where I got the chimney sitting now, and I'll use that to catch any bacon drippings so they don't get all down in the bottom of my Weber. Let's wait. Okay, my chimney's full of good hot coals now, so I'm gonna put my aluminum pan down in the bottom of the grill. And we're gonna dump our good hot coals in here on top of some old leftover coals. Get my grate in here, and we're gonna do this cook at about 325 degrees indirect, because I'm gonna cook them over the aluminum pan. So let's warm it up while we go get the hot dogs. Okay, I know some of you eagle eyes are gonna notice that I put the vent over the coals. Well, yeah, I did, because I wanna see what the temperature is gonna be over here. Because I'm gonna be cooking 325, 350, so we're gonna get minimal smoke anyway. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. And then we're going to take our little Lone Ranger hot dog and put him right there. Just let them cook. All right, let's check them. They're coming along. I'll turn them over. All right, let's cover them back up. All right, let's pull them off. There you go. Looks pretty good. Let's go taste it. I do want to give another shout out to Inigo Montoya 4032 for the excellent idea. I did look for some garlic buns because when Montoya pushed the idea my way, they said that's what they use as garlic buns, and it probably would have been really good. I couldn't find any. So thank you again for the idea. Any of you guys have ideas for something you'd like me to cook, shoot them my way. Just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna finish this off with some of this pineapple jalapeno jelly, because that's got to just top that right on off right there. Man, that looks good. Now it's time to actually take a taste. Let's do that. Okay, bacon wrapped jalapeno popper dog. Of course, you get the hot dog flavor because it's a hot dog. But you do get the cream cheese, the jalapeno, and since we took all the seeds out, it's not too bad. But that pineapple jalapeno jelly on there, that puts some heat back in it. So I like that. Man, that's a good hot dog. It's about 45 minutes. Ended up being 375 degrees on the off the heat side. Man, that's good, but it's a little warm. All right, y'all. That does it for my bacon wrapped jalapeno popper dog, and they're really good. I would definitely suggest you make them. I will put the recipe down in the description. Also, I'm going to put a link to Amazon, just a generic link. If you go cruising around Amazon looking for things like Weber grills, big green eggs, anything you see me use, just use that link and you'll be helping the channel. Also, I will put a specific link to the Uflora temperature spike because that thing is good. I've used it a few times. I didn't use any of this stuff today. Today it was just, do the hot dogs and wrap them up and jalapenos and bacon, throw them on the grill. But I will put a link to that. I will also put a link to ThermoPro on there. If you use coupon code DBB15 at ThermoPro, you get 15% off anything that you buy from ThermoPro. And they have stuff for your house and for grilling. And until next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.